Okay. Let's play some more Baldur's Gate 3. Hey, I'm Joe, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not going to talk about how hard this was to get on before the episode, because I don't want to. Shit, I've completely forgot how to put this thing on. Is that right? Are we sorted? Oh, why did I do this? Oh my god, my head! But all I will say is that Shadowheart is the best character in the game for putting up with this really horrible hairstyle, which looks great on her, but doesn't look as good on me. Maybe not as good as I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but anyway, let's continue. We're about to enter the Last Light Inn and hopefully find some allies in here.
This place is protected. You might find allies here, or at least supplies.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
Okay, we can get rid of our torch now, can we? Oh, nice. Right, let's go.
Moving ahead.
God's blood, this is heavy.
I want to have a word.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He helped us out in the shadows.
Oh, hey, where have you been?
Come. Jaheira!
How uncouth. Legends led me to expect better of the noble Jaheira.
It seems tales of my clemency have been greatly exaggerated.
If you let me go, I'll happily amend the tales. Add a hate strangers footnote.
You have not experienced my hatred, stranger. Not yet, at least. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
I am not a true soul.
Stop! What are you doing?
Oh!
He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either.
Oh, nice.
I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
Because of this artifact.
What in the hells is that thing?
I think we need to get these guys on board. I think we can be allies with these guys. I'm gonna tell her everything we know. Yeah, let's do it.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt.
That didn't take
Hear me,
long.
Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
To destroy the Absolute in its lair, Moonrise Towers.
Then you've found an ally in me. for that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Nice, okay. A warmer welcome than I was expecting,
Too
actually.
dark to tell.
I think staring out into the dark so much is doing something to my eyes.
Jaheira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out, but it won't help against what's already inside.
Seems like a good
Wish we
moment
had
to talk.
stone.
Never thought I'd see the day Jaheira shows mercy to a true soul. Or whatever it is you are.
Okay, you may have to excuse me a little bit, because I'm not wearing my glasses. I can still see pretty well, but reading things is a little bit difficult. I've given up trying to put my glasses on, because I don't want to disturb this perfection, you know what I mean? It looks as good as it can be, I think.
From up here, you can almost pretend Isabel's light is the sun.
Isabel's light.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Oh, I'm going to buy some basilisk oil, just in case we come across any more petrified dudes. Gloves of the balanced hands. When you make an attack with your offhand weapon, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the attack. Oh, that sounds awesome for Joey. And Astarion. Give one more use of bardic inspiration. I might actually try this if we can do more damage with our offhand, because that'll apply to our sword and our crossbow. You gain bull strength and increase your strength score to, by 2 to a maximum 20. You cannot be pushed against your will, and you have an advantage on saving throws. Okay, give me that. Oh damn, expensive. Cloak of protection. Oh, this will be good for, well, anyone really. I don't think any of us are actually wearing cloaks at the minute. You gain 1 level 1 spell slot. Might get that for Shadowheart. Then I'm more or less going to be skint. Okay, I think that'll do for now. We can always come back in a bit and have another look. Might get some more greater potions over here.
Take care now.
Okay, I think if we dye that, it'll be quite nice for her. So I might give it to Astarion for now, until we head back to camp. And dye it. Investigate the Selenite resistance. I wonder if anyone's got anything to say, actually.
Not the cheeriest of inns, this place. But I suppose the mortal peril lurking just past the firelight is liable to put a dampener on the mood.
Such soothing light here. As if Seluna herself was caressing my skin.
Gods, I never thought I'd be so relieved to find a light in the darkness, or to see so many harpers clanking about.
Why ask Raphael about your scars? What's your plan?
It's not a plan yet. More a feeling. Just an itch at the back of my mind. But I know I'm missing something. Whatever Cazador did to me, it was more than his usual sadism. It had purpose. Once I know what that purpose was, maybe a plan will present itself. But for now, I just need to scratch this itch.
I never asked. Are you Cazador's only spawn, or are there others like you?
Cazador sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. He always insisted we were a family, even when he was carving scars into our flesh. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest. Now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
God. It's like some of the best voice acting I've ever heard. I mean, it's insane.
Hey! That's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get.
Okay, the Flaming Fist soldiers are here as well, from Joaquin's Rest. What party is it that I'm crashing?
Rescue party.
Not that you'll give a triple shot damn, but we were ambushed by them bloody cultists. Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
The Absolute's taken him then. No question about it.
I was there in the aftermath. I don't suppose Counsellor Florrick made it all the way here.
Sure did. For all the good that does us.
She's inside. One of the ground floor chambers.
Come on. We need to talk to Florrick.
Guess you need to be a goddamned counsellor to get room and board around here.
Journal updated the Hellions' Heart. We met Damon sheltering in Last Light Inn. We should bring Karlach to talk to him. Oh. I guess the whole grove is here then. They stopped off here before they got to Baldur's Gate. Okay, we need to bring Karlach here as well then.
Please, I just want to be alone.
I remember you. Bex, right? Where's your man?
Gone. Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up. Cut us up. Said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love... Dennis... Martin Dor, Roshan.
How did you manage to get away?
I've always been good at running. Unlike Dennis, I didn't realize one day our lives would depend on it. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Not unless you can bring him back. Can you?
I'll find Dennis and bring him back to you.
It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me.
Look at all the people we need to rescue. We learned from Bex that some of the tieflings, including their lover Dennis, were taken to Moonrise Towers. We should investigate.
Seems simple enough.
Last Light Inn Cellar. Okay, I suppose we can have a snoop around before we head in. Oh, there's a door hidden behind here. Ooh.
Still breathing, despite everything.
What? Where on earth are we? Mean lock. Where the hell are we?
Won't know what bit him.
Look out!
Moonlocks.
Their eyes are made for the dark. Fire and light is our friend.
Oh, sorted.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Ugh. Meanlock Fear. Oh, that was the longest turn ever. Can possibly frighten nearby beasts and humanoids with its fey presence. Oh, that was 80% as well.
Can't give up.
That Wargo's light is coming in very handy though.
The blade will not bend.
Yeah, I just finished this one off, I think.
2 steps at a time.
Cool. That'll do nicely. Oh, he's paralyzed. Oh, he's gonna die. Oof. Okay, I have disadvantage on most of my attacks, so I'm just going to do a little cloud of daggers, I think. Then at least it won't miss, you know? Oh! What are the chances? Okay, I think a starring is kind of screwed. Unless we just heal a lot. I got half mine just to try and push this guy. Nice. Nice. Oh, damn. I was hoping it wouldn't hit him. Oh, crap. I can't do melee sneak attacks because I need a finesse weapon in the main hand. Oh, shit. Well, no one told me that. Okay, you're gonna have to swap these over then. Just means I can't do bonus attacks, really, with him. Yeah, I'm not sure about this bow build with the starring. I just feel like he'd be a lot better with dual crossbows. Okay. Man, they're going all in on a Astarion. Yeah, I know you do. Very much. Oh, she's paralyzed for 2 turns. That's why she didn't get a turn. powerful hit. Very nice. Teleport. Target must have been hit by a blade flourish. Oh, was it that guy that hit? Okay.
Let's finish this. Take two.
Oh, damn. Okay, it'd be nice if this thing targeted Will instead of Astarion, but I don't think he will.
Heading there.
This thing's got full health.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Nice. Why can't I... Is it under the floor or something? What? Oh god, okay.
Just a brief respite.
Another idol of Saloon. Portrait of a snowy brown beard. Last light side entrance key. Yeah, like I said, if we didn't side with the Harpers and we sided with the cult...
Saloonite shrine. Hidden away.
Perhaps they had no choice but to hide.
If we sided with the cult, we probably wouldn't have been allowed in here. So, we would have had to maybe sneak in. Halfred's note. Hidden amidst columns detailing the income and expenditure of a tavern is an aside written in tiny urgent handwriting. I have concealed the sacred relics of our revered goddess in the darkest corner of this place. Morford, my loyal brother, seeks to forge a network of allies to stand against the oppressive reign of Ketheric Thorm. Sadly, fear has gripped the hearts of many, turning them away from the cause. I cannot truly blame them, for trepidation fills my soul as well, but I must put aside my own fears and reunite with Morford in the bowels of the Masons' Guild. Together we shall preserve what we can of the Moon Maiden's light, and hope that the banners of the faithful soon rise against that treacherous dog Thorm. The Masons' Guild seems to have been the centre of the Selenite resistance in the area. We should seek it out and investigate further. Oh shit, the Shadow Curse again. Okay, it looks like there's a way out here. I haven't searched the rest of the cellar actually. I think I ran straight in here.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Coruscation Ring. When the wearer deals spell damage while illuminated by a light source, they also inflict a radiating orb upon the target for 2 turns. Put that on instead of this ring, I think. 2 extra hit points. I don't think it's that good in the grand scheme of things. God, I didn't think this place would be so big.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, this might just be a way to sneak in. Oh, nice.
These things have stayed interesting. What path?
Oh. Oh. Oh, like a prison. I mean, I think it is quite smart, before we definitely ally ourselves with these guys, to actually see what they've got hidden down here. You know what I mean?
No one's stopped me yet. These boots have seen everything.
Last light detention cell key. Scroll of magic weapon. The Harpers. The Harpers are a secretive organisation whose main purpose is the preservation of all things good and right in the world. They outfox evil at every turn, with shrewd fighting or cunning political manoeuvre, and though they are not well organised, how could they be, with many members utterly ignorant of the identity of those who they might claim to be allies? They're united in purpose and goal. One Harper agent deployed correctly in a conflict often achieves the same result as a loosed army. Sounds too good to be true. But if they are all about protecting the good and stuff, then sounds alright to me. So is this not the door we came in then?
Last Light's best bargains, right here.
It is, okay. Oh. Oh, Damon's here, okay. Let's talk to him in a second then. Oh, the Strange Ox is here.
Looks like that odd... No. Still incapable.
Incapable of what?
Not for you to know.
You're the ox I met back in the grove. You were very hungry then. I saved you all, and now you have food. We haven't got any inspiration points in ages.
I said incapable. Scurry on now.
I want to know what you are.
I admire your ability to graciously suffer the frustration of your desires.
Right you are. Goodbye.
Toodaloo.
I mean, we did kill him, and he had some sort of, like, shape-shifting ring or something, I think. That was a while ago. Peer at the ox with interest. There's something in its eyes.
There's an invitation behind its great brown eyes.
Reach out to pet the ox. Okay. Damn.
No time to rest.
Just try again later.
I need a quick word.
Do you like our new friend? He's new.
Glad to see you made it. I am. Indeed I am.
How'd you make it through the shadows?
On the double. One hoof quickly following the other.
Glad to see you made it too.
I remember you from the grove with the druids. I hoped to see you again. And now I have.
Okay, I want to bring Will to speak with Florrick in the inn. So, we'll bring Karlach to Damon in a bit.
Free as you are, this is no time for a natter. Head on into Last Light.
Okay.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Oh, they're not thieving anymore? I did steal the idol, though. You got any stock for an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone. But I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me, and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
No, I like these kids. I don't want to deceive them. They're trying to be honest now, I think. I'd like to buy it from you.
This is a valuable piece, so it's gonna cost a lot. And that is the price isn't changing.
You drive a hard bargain, but it's a deal.
Yes! That's That's my first negotiation. Here. Pleasure doing business with you. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
We've got an arse load of stuff to sell, so I don't mind doing that. An elaborate key plated with silver. Okay.
Welcome back. Are you looking for something in particular?
Yours is the first happy face I've seen in a good while.
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
Fishing rod of alertness. The wielder of this rod cannot be surprised unless something unexpected happens. When salting food, the bearer of this shadow curse utensil will always add too little or too much, but never the right amount. Truly the deviousness is top tier. What? What are these things? Oh, there we go. When the wearer disengages, they also create a foggy cloud with a 2-meter radius that lasts for 1 turn. For a star in.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Wow, that is a nice cloak. That's really nice. Oh, Fira's here. I missed her.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Okay, let me look at the guest log. Jean-Claude Amster, Dominguez Grez, The Wizened, Athena Duchamp, Elotha, Boo and Friend, The Mysterious Mr. Plack, DJ Mulligan, Alkai, Elope and Miles Lotz, Alice Gregor, James and Byrne, Grace and Dylan Kof, Art Cullagh. Don't recognise any names. I don't think. Oh my god! Isobel, servant of Saloon. They said about Isabel's light or something, didn't they? Okay, hang on.
Should mind my step. What's up for discussion?
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
I don't see Zevlor. Don't tell me he's missing as well.
Aye.
Oh,
and more
damn.
than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
What are you doing out here to begin with? You were bound for Baldur's Gate.
This army of the Absolute is growing and flowing towards Moonrise. There's worse than goblins on the roads now. I thought we might pass unnoticed along the fringes of this place. Escape the owlbear by hiding in its shadow, so to speak. You can see exactly how well that went.
Don't lose hope. The others might still be alive.
Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Damn.
Don't wander far.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
How about you? How are you holding up?
Honestly, terribly. I still can't believe it. The cultists. The screams. Roland, of all people, saved us.
Really?
He said he stayed in the Grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it.
Yeah.
Without him, well, none of us would be here.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Roland, the apprentice wizard?
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
When the night is dark, stars shine brightest. So keep on shining. It's gonna be alright.
Heart's requiem, right? The hero survives a war and rebuilds her life, stronger than ever. A tale worth remembering. Especially now. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, They're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Don't worry, I'll find them.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
For a hopeful response to Alfira's inquiry.
Hiss! I say hiss!
It's got your whiskers in a twist.
This is my territory, and you're in it.
My intentions are pure. I only wanted to admire you up close.
I'll allow it.
Quietly admire the cat.
You've had enough, now go. Quickly, hiss!
Quite the specimen you are. How did you come to this place?
I slinked, of course.
My god, it's like... I don't know what cats would sound like if they talked, but I'm sure it's very similar to that. You seem like someone who knows what he's about. Heard anything interesting around here?
Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful.
Barkus root.
Ah, you found your way. Good.
What, you in my camp? What are you doing here?
I thought I'd scout ahead, check for any nasty surprises, of which I found a great deal.
And what did you find?
Shades, death, harpers, flaming fist, and this, of course, and the makings of an alchemist's workbench. Ingredients, too. There's a recipe I'm trying to replicate. Something that might help you. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others.
Of course I am.
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren.
How did Deep Gnomes get trapped in the towers?
They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them... well... with you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part, according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
Anything I can do to help?
Unless you've got access to a 300-year-old Tempusian apothecarial almanac? No. But that's for me to worry about.
I've got a 300-year-old vampire.
You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
Or a unspecified year-old wizard?
Perhaps
oh, what the...
bit more of this.
Oh, dude, he's playing chess with Maul. Or whatever that is. Lanceboard. Dude.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Maul's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Kalimshan fell because its nobility got cocky, put pressure on his king.
my, the Thescan double-counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Calamsham rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you?
What offer?
What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked. The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
Never even heard of it, mate. I thought it was chess. A list of my many hidden talents would stretch to Avernus and back.
I can most certainly believe it. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Now, let's talk about you. I sense there's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. A long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
God, this dude is so intriguing. He feels like the final boss or something. That's the aura he's giving off. Don't play games, Raphael. Help him out.
Oh, such impatience. It's something very important to your master. But is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details. But of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it and get back to you.
You'll get back to me? This is important, Devil. When?
Don't worry, I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Dude. Oh my god. This is fucking incredible. Oh, hey, Will.
A blushing apple begging to be plucked? Raphael's angling for the girl's soul.
Yeah, you'd know. We need to warn her away from Raphael before it's too late.
We should at least try. The girl's as bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But I think she's clever enough to flee before the jaws close around her neck. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away.
And if she doesn't?
Then Raphael collects another trophy, and Moll sells her independence to the Hells. You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Moll would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
Man, I'm actually really glad I brought Will here. I'm surprised Siren doesn't have anything to say.
May the darkness protect you.
We met Raphael at the last light-in and Astarion asked about the scars Cazador left on his back. Raphael seemed interested. He said he'd think about Astarion's request and see us again soon.
What now?
Is the brilliant retort ready?
No! And pestering the craftsman won't speed things up. I'm sure you would.
A well-maintained but evidently weather-worn journal containing the notes of one Barker's fruit. Oh, I might read this actually.
Now, if you're done rifling through my things.
Locations of interest: Elfsong Tavern, Blushing Mermaid, Moonhaven Ruins, Underdark, Wulbren, likely taken by force, interview unsavory elements known and unknown. I will find him. Dear Wulbren's mother, her name. I write to inquire, I write to inform, I write in relation to flames, two flames in the... Okay. It's like a different language. Okay, I'm going to talk to Jaheira last.
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
Raphael is a real, literal devil. You and your soul are in danger, Mole.
You aren't joking. I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago.
What exactly did he offer you?
Protection for me and my kids, that's all.
Her smile is broad, her eyes twinkling, her face the very picture of innocence. She's clearly lying.
But I haven't accepted nothing yet. Sounds like you're in deeper than I am.
Devils of law don't deal in such low stakes, Mole. What do you really offer?
He said he could get me and my gang to Baldur's Gate. I reckon he can do it too. Don't care what your law says. And also, when we get there, I'd be head of the Thieves' Guild.
And what happens to the current head of the guild?
I dunno, devil stuff? What matters is I can keep my kids safe. Everyone else has let them down, but I won't. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
I really like Mole. I think she's a great character. And she works really well with Joey as well. The backstory that I kind of wrote for him. Because he was a kid living on the streets, having to make ends meet and stuff, you know? That's kind of what she's doing. He kind of sees himself in her, I think. Can I open this? It's not red.
Looking ahead.
I guess I can. Innkeeper's Journal. May the Moon Maiden protect us. I delayed my meeting with Morford only to find the entire masonry had been raided, and all its inhabitants taken for questioning. I doubt I'll ever see my brother again. If they get to him, I'll be next. One look at my shrine will tell on me, but I would not deny Our Lady of Silver, even under pain of what Ketheric has promised any who do not convert.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Lafira told me you're the reason her and the kids escaped.
Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
Then it's my responsibility to bring them back.
They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Damn.
I don't need your help, and I don't need your pity.
Where are your siblings?
Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken.
If they're alive, I'll rescue them.
They're my responsibility. You go save...
Okay.
I tried telling Mr. Roland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either.
If this is about Roland, go away!
I'm sorry he was mean.
He acts like he wished we weren't here. Like he wished he hadn't saved us.
But he did save you. That's what matters.
And now we're just trying to save him from drinking himself stupid.
I get it. You were trying to look after him.
Yeah. He did save us after all. Anyway, it's his loss.
What do you mean, his loss?
I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows.
Can I have it?
It's for Roland.
If you give it to me, I'll make sure he gets it. I don't really think he should have a book to learn new spells in his current mindset. Maybe we can give him it later.
Fine. He... Huh? Where is it? I must have dropped it. Well, you can look for it if you want. Anyway, I'm sick of talking. You can go now. Bye-bye.
Oh. We need to meet. The map is ready. Go to my place, head into the basement. Look for the tower. You should have the key. Ignore the chest. I mean it. Go straight on through and you'll find it. Signed, Morfred. Look for the tower. Go to my place, head into the basement, look for the tower, ignore the chest. Okay. Make a mental note. This is the kid we saved from the sirens, I think, isn't it?
This place is awesome. There's so much stuff.
That's curious.
No doubt.
The general script is antiquated, but its pages look like they've barely aged. How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10-day ago, but that blasted toll housekeeper won't accept my papers. When Father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk around like they've something to hide. The shrines to the Moon Maiden seem ill-tended and barren. I'd hoped to learn more about Ketheric Thorm, the village's leader, but talk of him seems to put people on edge. I'm not sure I can bear another hour in this loathsome place. When the wearer deals cold damage, they also create a 4.5 meter circle of ice around the target. Series of names have been scratched out one after the other on the inside of the ring. The last word untouched is not a name, it simply reads mine.
I missed that. Awesome. Maybe I'll find a sword or an axe.
Better not be cursed.
She's doing her best. He shows no signs of waking.
We can wait.
But Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it. Patience. He may know a way through the curse.
We don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is dead.
So the plan is to do nothing? Let the Duke rot in prison while Baldur's Gate burns?
Far from it. We need a way into the towers. I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Any help from Jaheira?
She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies. I wouldn't go. He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Florrick.
Hells. I know that voice. Well? In Timora's name, what happened to you?
The Hells have had their vengeance, and I doubt they are done with me.
Ye gods. Fate has no shortage of troubles to burden us with. We believe the cultists have taken your father to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in?
We haven't even been there yet. What's with the fellow in the cot?
Isobel cleared this place, and he just appeared. We think he's staying at the inn when the curse fell, which means he's been trapped inside for a century. It beggars belief he's alive at all. Hopefully, he'll come round. Tell us something useful about getting through the shadows. Right now, he seems to have little more to him than a refrain from some song or other.
What can you tell me about Isobel?
Cleric of Saluna. She's got a room upstairs if you want to meet her. Just don't interrupt her while she's doing whatever it is that keeps this place shadow-free.
I'd like to talk to him.
Wouldn't we all? I'm not even sure he's fully conscious, but feel free to say hello. Maybe a new face will inspire him. Unfortunately, I won't be here when he comes around. I'm heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Gortash, as in Enver Gortash? Last I knew, he was a minor player in city affairs.
A lot's changed since you left Baldur's Gate, Will. Gortash has gained considerable influence since then.
Oh, bollocks. He's on my list. He's part of the cult. Shit. I told you, everyone's in the cult. We read the note that it was like... I can't remember what it said, but I've definitely got Gortash on my list of people not to trust. Oh, damn. Who is this Lord Gortash?
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Oh, damn.
The journey back to Baldur's Gate won't be easier, but your task here is harder still. Tymora be with you.
Where am I needed? A word, if I may.
Gods, please, no. You were supposed to be my wild card. We believe the cultists have taken your father to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in?
Not yet.
I trust you'll do everything you can to free your father. But, in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
You're leaving? While my father is still captive in Moonrise.
My role here is limited. I could be put to better use, convincing the Council to send reinforcements to help rescue your father. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no farewell.
Okay.
What's that? If you're poking around this god's forsaken place, you must have someone in Moonrise too. Hope you find them.
Flame Colour. That's your name, isn't it? Art Cullagh? I'm Fistula.
Thaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
Yeah, I've heard the name Thaniel from a friend of mine. Yeah, he said he's like the one responsible for the curse or something. I've heard the name Thaniel from a friend of mine, Halsin.
Really? Could you bring him here? You'd be glad of the help, wouldn't you, sir?
I've never heard that tune. Might be original composition.
Maybe he was a musician.
Search his body for any indication of a preferred instrument.
You notice the distinctive calluses on the man's hands, the kind only developed from decades of playing the lute.
Can he hear you?
You hear me, don't you, sir? You might not be able to answer, but you hear me.
What's wrong with him?
A century locked inside a Sharan curse will do things to a man. But you're not alone, sir. We're here with you. And I'm sure you've got relations, maybe some long-lived friends even who'll want to be seeing you.
Let me have a look at him.
Oh, if you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Observe his present condition.
The patient is physically well, but psychologically detached, dissociated from himself.
He's been in the Shadowfell. All memories will have been stripped away. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe?
Did you already check for personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
Flame colour. Do you know where you are?
If he does, he isn't sane.
Poking from his pocket. Might be worth a gander.
Rank Flame. Objective to obtain information about current activities in Moonrise Towers and its environs headed by Ketheric Thorm of the region's ancestral Thorm family. Take lodging in the Last Light Inn and begin investigation in the local House of Healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration yet to be obtained. The region's Thorm family are long-standing devotees of Selûne, but rumours indicate a Sharan enclave might be gaining momentum. Investigate and report. The Thorm family are long-standing devotees of Selûne, but yet we found the slates underground that said he was Shah's general. I'm struggling to piece this together, but I'm looking forward to it all making sense. At some point, hopefully. We found Art's last orders to investigate the House of Healing. If we follow in his footsteps, we might learn more about him. Okay.
Monsters snuffling and stalking in the shade where we are walking.
I don't... That's Lorsa's loot. Do I have a regular loot on me? God, where the hell are we? I could get Karlach back in the party actually while we're here. Take a star in's place.
Excellent. Let's go. Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
You know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Shade where we are walking.
Is that not... I don't think it's going to do anything, is it? I was just wondering because he said he played a lute.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
No. Okay. You have honed your instincts to the utmost degree. You'll gain a +3 bonus to initiative and can't be surprised. Cool. Okay, I might actually keep her in the party, like, for a while.
Alright, what now?
Because Astarion, if I'm being honest, hasn't been great in the Shadowlands so far. And I think when I do get him back later, I might just use the dual crossbows instead, maybe. Alright, let's speak to Jaheira then.
I have something to ask.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods!
To your very good health.
She's got nice hair. I mean, not as nice as mine, but quite nice. You have to pardon my friend Karlach. She's very excited to meet you.
Yeah. I mean, it's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Karlach.
Smell the wine. Why not? I don't think she's going to poison us or anything. Never mind. Drink it.
You perceive inviting hints of cedarwood and blackberry. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Uh-oh.
I assure you it's quite safe.
Okay.
Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
I've done so much since the crash. Who's to say it's the tadpole that's changed me?
You speak frivolously. I do not believe you grasp the cost of what we're dealing with.
Sorry.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
You can trust me.
Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Oh? We killed and buried over a century ago. Tales of the undead are often exaggerated. You're sure you killed him?
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village.
Oh.
Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
God. The plot thickens. They are really building this dude up. What do you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
The glorious true soul Joey will be the performance of a lifetime.
Without a cure to your infection, that lifetime might become rather limited. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Gatheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at moonrise.
How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Okay, man, we're getting a lot of inspiration points.
Isobel's in her room upstairs. She'll be expecting you.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Ketheric Thorm, what do you think of him?
Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
Okay, so she doesn't know who he is. Unless when she lost her memory. That's why she lost her memory, because he erased it, maybe. So, he was a general of Shah 100 years ago, and then Jaheira killed him and buried him in the thing, and then he came back to life and is now the leader of the cult, or one of the leaders of the cult anyway. Right, I'm just going to run outside quickly and talk to Damon before we go up and speak to the cleric.
Karlach, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Which do you want to hear first, Karlach?
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
If the game doesn't let us give her a hug after this, I'm going to be furious. Let's let Damon speak. This sounds important.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlach, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Damn. How have we got two companions that have an explosive device in their chest? Like, what are the chances? And they're like two of our nicest companions as well. Karlach, did you hear what Damon said? Your engine is going to explode soon.
I never wanted to live forever. I just want to live good.
Go on, give him the iron. Let's make this happen.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Pull her into a hug. Aww.
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Damn, I almost got choked up there when we hugged her. That's so nice. Thank you, Damon.
Yeah. Apart from the doom and gloom, you've given me more than I could ever hope to repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Wow. Karlach's heart was upgraded again, but Damon bore bad news. Her heart can't keep going outside of the Hells. Karlach will die if she doesn't return to Avernus.
This is the best day. The best day!
I'm so happy for you, Karlach.
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Anyone in mind?
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
You can sleep with Withers if you want. What about what Damon said about your engine? We need to get you back to Avernus or it's going to blow.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
But I want you to live.
I want to live too. But not under any circumstances. I have the power to choose now. And I'm going to make that choice. Myself. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please.
Alright, Karlach. Alright. I'll leave it alone for now.
Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
Wow.
How beautiful it must be to know you can hold a hand, caress a cheek after going so long without. We'll get Karlach fixed up, right? There's always a way. There has to be.
The cultists have taken your father to Moonrise Towers. Florrick's confirmed it.
Then we know our mission. All roads converge at Moonrise.
Can we trust Florrick?
I was 11 when the Counsellor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved 100 lives that day. The Counsellor's loyalty to my father is beyond question. She's as steady as Tyr's heartbeat, as upstanding as the Sword Mountains. Father's at Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him.
The cult must have some reason for taking your father, but what?
They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses?
I truly hope you're wrong about this.
Me too, Shadowheart. Me too. But if I'm right, they will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it.
Well, it sounds like they've already got Lord Gortash, or whoever he is, to moonrise then. We can't let the Absolute take Grand Duke Ravengard.
We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
Okay.
Glad you and Karlach are all right. Well, as all right as any of us. A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
Interesting materials? What do you mean?
I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust, if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I could sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Sounds like you had an interesting time in the Hells.
Some of us had it easier than others. The baker, the schoolmaster. When Elturel was swallowed up, they could do little but survive. As for me, I won't say I enjoyed my time there. But it was certainly instructional.
I found this metal in a place called Grimforge. What do you make of it?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
Which metal is this?
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
What the? Flawed Helldusk armor. When you are hit by a foe within 2 meters, it might take 1 to 4 fire damage. You take 1 less piercing damage. I learned so much from Kurixim. All sorts of forgecraft that, sorry, just when I think of him and the whimpers those people inside him made, I don't know. Anyway, it was worth it to be the best. Overheard from the smith Damon. Well, it's only Lae'zel that can wear heavy armor, I think. I found a special place called Grimforge. What do you make of it? Another one?
It's perfect. Really. Just a moment. I'll be able to work this one quickly.
What metal are we... The wielder has a +2 bonus to saving throws against spells. When I found Kurixim, he turned to me, all those poor people's souls crammed into him like too many bees in a rotten hive, and he grinned at me, and he said, "I've been expecting you, boy," overheard from the smith Damon. Where the bloody hell did I get all these from? Not another one.
Well, well, well. I knew I smelled something, and I know just what to do with it. One moment.
Beneath those horrible sounds of, well, let's call it what it was, torment, beneath the tormented screams I heard this moaning sound like many people in pain, and I heard the ringing of a great hammer. Kurixim's forge was close. Pretty cool. Oh, that is not nice. I mean, the colour of it. Even if I dyed it, I don't think... Yeah, can I just keep her in her camp clothes, maybe? Yeah. Oh, she's kind of half naked, but it's Better than that. I found some hellish masks. Can you make anything of these?
Using something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you have?
I've got 3 masks. I think they're the anti-Ethel masks, aren't they?
I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. These must have been a pain to get a hold of. American masks
Oh,
are
no, the
brittle,
American mask,
so
yeah.
what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces.
Oh.
There. Be careful.
Oh. Deals fire and thunder damage to nearby objects and knocks them back. Okay. Cool.
Need anything?
Oh, that'd be good for Will. Sword of Life Stealing. On a critical hit, the target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage as long as it isn't a construct or an undead. You also gain 10 temporary hit points. Oh my god. It's a short sword as well. Oh, I am well and truly skint now. Okay, I'm gonna sell some stuff, I think, and get enough money to buy maybe these two. Because I don't want to leave this area and not buy them. In case they are helpful in the future.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
I'm also going to put this on instead of Cruel Sting, I think. Oh yeah. I'm going to do some messing around with my party, I think, and get Karlach all suited up and stuff, ready to venture out with her again. Okay, it is the next day. I have taken that wig off and burnt it in the backyard. Before we continue, I'm just going to do a little bit of messing around with my party.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
I know well the pain of seeing your life's hourglass running empty. Grasping at any means of slowing the grains as they slip inexorably through your fingers. Karlach's fate may be ordained, but her actions are not. She will make each breath count. You can be sure of that.
Okay, we're going to get Gale back in the party.
What can I do for you? Oh, nothing would
And
give
I am
me
going to swap
greater
out
pleasure.
Will
Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for?
now.
Magical. So, shall we?
And I will get him back later. I need Gale. I really felt his absence. Just having a really strong wizard character and just the magic missiles mostly. Gale triggers the Netherese orb in his chest, destroying everything and everyone in a wide radius. Are you joking? Oh my god, I can just use that attack. Oh, that is awful. Right. I think this is a good team to stick with for now.
I'm ready.
Was I going to give her that? Yeah, I think I was. Oh my god, it's huge. Okay. Yeah, it says we can talk to Halsin while we're here. Tell him about Art. So, we'll do that now.
I have something.
You wish to speak?
There's a flaming fist at last light. The curse has left him insensible, but he's muttering about a boy called Thaniel.
He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
Okay.
Poor Karlach. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left.
So, the untouchable Karlach is untouchable no more. I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so probably safest to skip it.
If death is soon to take Karlach, she should make every moment as rich as the last. Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known.
You got your second upgrade. How does it feel?
Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like a real person. My heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you. I don't have to be afraid of myself anymore. I don't have to hold back. Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Dammon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate.
What do you do with your newfound freedom?
Touch! Touch everything! Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz, maybe even kiss a face or two if I find a good candidate. The world's my funhouse.
I'm very glad you got what you wanted.
Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little treat just to keep me going.
What about what Damon said about how your engine won't survive in the material plane?
Ugh, I don't want to think about that now. Misery always overstays its welcome, and joy leaves too soon. I'll cry later, but not now.
Nice. Okay.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition.
What do you mean, naive?
Just that you have a big heart. You like doing what's right. So I was thinking, what would be the right thing to do when we get to Moonrise Towers? When we come face to face with whoever is controlling the parasites in our heads?
To destroy the cult and end its evil forever.
God! Now try to think outside the box just a little. Consider the parasites in our skulls, and think how many others have the mind flayers infected. Hundreds. Thousands. And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
And how do we do that exactly?
I mean, I assume there's some device controlling these things, so we find that. Murder some people and, Look, I'm not a details person, all right? But turning up and causing chaos has worked for us so far. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe. And liberate the world from this evil.
I'll consider it.
Do. It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
I get what he's saying, but we'll have to see, I guess. Okay, hang on a second. I forgot to sort Karlach's inventory out. Might actually give her the Soulbreaker Greatsword while we're not using Lazel. And I might actually see what she's like with the Titan string bow.
Has he shown any sign of coming to his senses?
Expected to find lurking in this cursed gloom.
Do not give up hope just yet.
Glimmer of hope amidst the darkness.
That's one way of looking at it. You could also say it's a prime target. The one pocket of light in the gloom.
Oh, pragmatism. Thy name is Shadowheart. You're not wrong, though. Best we keep our sojourn here to a minimum.
Thaniel and me are climbing up a tree.
It's true then. He's met Thaniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Thaniel.
Any ideas?
If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an item. We just need to find it.
I'll see what I can do.
I don't deserve you, my friend.
Okay, we know what we have to do then. Let's go and talk to Isobel then.
I'll be honest, didn't think we stood a chance. Not till you came along.
Can I have my lantern back, please? Isabel's diary. Ever since I returned, there's been a filth in me. I feel it in my very lungs. I cannot get it out. It will never out. This death that reeks within me. There are some things even the Moon Maiden cannot heal. There are some things she would never accept in her devoted. I should never have come back.
I need a quick word.
She looks awesome.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isobel. Pleased to meet you.
And you? I've heard you're the protector of this inn, the banisher of shadows.
Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
It hurts.
Yeah, I was wondering if she was gonna
Perfect.
say something.
It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. It won't be enough to protect you against the areas of utter darkness, though, where the curse is strongest. This lantern should, though.
Nice. Okay. She has a spare one in her back pocket. Anything else I should know before heading off?
Ketherick is a frightening man, but you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hello, Isobel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketherick himself.
Oh god. Isobel, do you know this man?
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick, alive.
Probe his thoughts for more information.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Well, without her, they'd be able to storm the inn as well. She's the only one putting up the barrier. So, it could be that or it could be something else. Max is trying to kidnap you, Isobel. We're going to need to fight our way out of this one.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has.
What bird wings?
Time to go, Isobel.
Oh god. No! Shit!
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
God, dude. Oh, I don't want any of these people to die. We're gonna have to keep healing them. Dude, it's the main theme of the game.
Me oh my oh my oh me.
Come along, Isobel.
Nice. That's a lot of damage. Okay, I kind of feel like this guy's just going to target her, so we might need to keep healing her. Oh, they might all be targeting her.
You'll make excellent foot.
Oh my god! Dude! That's a lot of damage, Jaheira.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Oh yeah, Halsin's here as well. Nice. Oh, level 4.
Me oh my oh my oh me.
And I'm gonna heal Isobel.
Take me. Set me free.
Okay, it's her turn next, so if this doesn't finish him off, then she can finish him off, hopefully. Okay, nice. It's the toughest one dead. What does she do?
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Okay. Who? Who wants help? Or it might be the kid that's underneath me.
Won't you help? Won't you help me? Set me free.
God, they're all coming after her. But that's good. They're avoiding everyone else. Nice. We can just keep healing her. And... oh my god! She turned into a panther! Okay, be careful where you're casting that lightning, Halsin. Oh my god, okay. Where is she? Okay? She's like stuck in the corner. Dude, that is sick, man. Oh my god. Man, I keep coming across so many people that I just, like, just join my party, you know what I mean? I want Isobel to join my party as well. And Barkus, and Halsin, and, like, just join my sudden party, please. Okay. Oh, I'm coming for you. Come on, Isobel.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Okay, we had this fight in the bag. Look at all the people here. Watch your head on the door frame.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Oh, shut up about the bloody parasites. Okay, what happened? We prevented Marcus.
Isobel,
Okay.
are you all right? I'm fine. Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isobel.
Yeah.
They know how important you are.
They were only attacking
but
her.
they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
Yeah. Marcus told me Ketheric wanted you captured, not killed. Why?
Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to.
Once I take Ketheric's head, you'll be safe again.
No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
Okay, understood. Man. That was a short but incredible fight.
Won't you help me? Set me
It's quite thrilling to fight off such grim creatures as this region throws at us. Especially being at your side. I once read a book that explained in some detail the effect a brush with danger has on one's desire for other forms of stimulation. Have you ever read anything on that subject?
Where are you going with this, Gale? Where are you going with this? Read it. I could have written the thing.
I believe you. You never look so beautiful as at the end of a stirring battle. Your cheeks flushed, gaze bright, muscles glistening. Perhaps it's just the thrill of our near undead experience talking. Standing at your side through such darkness and disrepair, it only makes me want you more. Unfortunately, this is neither the time nor the place to indulge such feelings, so we must be patient and push all such thoughts aside. For now. Was there anything else you wish to discuss?
Oh my god, that came out of nowhere. What the hell? Damn, he's not being subtle about it now, is he?
On with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers.
I won't let that happen.
I know you won't.
I still have a few questions.
Go on, then.
This curse seems incredibly powerful. What more can you tell me about it?
It belongs to the goddess Shah. According to the harpers, it fell here when they defeated Ketheric. The one who tried to have me kidnapped. I suppose they didn't defeat him quite hard enough.
How did you come to this place?
Right place, right time. When a cleric of Selûne stumbles into a Sharan shadow, she's bound to set it to rights. At any cost.
I don't know much about you. Care to fill in the blanks?
I could say the same. But perhaps we should save the trivia till we're on the other side of this thing. Promise not to die, and we'll celebrate with our life stories.
I'm not overly familiar with Selûne and Shah. Could you enlighten me?
Moon and shadow, light and dark. Divine sisters ever at war. And this place has become one more battlefield. Sometimes life forces us to choose sides. Luckily, sometimes the choice is obvious.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
No, and I'll have less of that attitude, please, Shadowheart.
Mole needs us. I know, but we need a plan.
Oh, man. The parasite. Shifting corpus ring. Ooh. Visibility and blur. Attackers have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Doesn't affect creatures that don't rely on sight or that can see through illusions. Oh, it's just much better than that one. It just gives me an extra skill. Very nice. Absolutely.
No surprise to find a traitor among the Flaming Fist. Honor isn't their strong suit.
Me oh my me. We don't even know the way to moonrise.
What the?
Oh help! Help!
What?
Oh help! Help!
Joey, has your puberty reversed?
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Set you free? What? What are you... Is it the moon lantern? That's the only thing different that we've... Looks like there is something inside the lantern.
The lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows. You notice a tiny pixie trapped within.
Oh.
Oh please! Oh golly, me oh my! You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
Legends tell of the Fae trapping people, not the other way around. Why are you in there?
My pixie dust is bright as day. My injuries can light the way.
I know the feeling. We've got to set her free.
Who are you?
My name is Dolly Thrice. Now won't you free me from this vice?
What's this mechanism at the base of the lantern?
I dare not name it, newfound friend. The faintest touch could spell my end.
I mean, can we still use the lantern if we release her?
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a mad rider and my own farts for company.
Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you?
I need to get through this shadow curse. Can you help?
Sure I can, but will I?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
Thank you.
Curious little thing.
We do get to see some interesting things. Almost makes the mortal peril worth it. Almost.
Oh, don't tell me the moon lantern's useless now. Only just got it. Wonder if Isobel has another one in her other back pocket. This ornately decorated bell, tarnished with age, rings with a mischievous giggle, not unlike its pixie enchanter.
Been blessed already, haven't you? Move on with your life.
It's true. For a time, I neglected the physical in favor of celestial euphoria. But our relationship was no less real for it.
She just lives on another plane. Only jesting. I know all too well what it's like to pine after a goddess.
The shadow curse cannot affect this creature thanks to a pixie's protective magic. Yay! So we don't need a torch or anything anymore. Thank goodness for that.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isobel too,
We were all caught off guard.
Honesty will serve you better than charity. I blundered into their trap, and it cost us. You have the honor of making up for my mistake. I trust that you will.
I wanted to ask you about something.
Then speak.
I've heard your name before. Where?
Ugh, some crusty ballad monger, I expect. They have me slaying gods, or laying with them, depending on the bard.
So, which was it?
There are as many versions of a tale as there are people to tell it. Let that satisfy you. And anyway, the heroics of old have done seemingly little to safeguard the present. We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place.
Surely you made more of a difference than that.
The songs would have you believe we saved the realm's entire. Perhaps we did. They simply refused to stay saved. The shadows haven't consumed you. Good.
How do the Harpers first learn of the Absolute?
The same way Harpers learn of anything. Poking noses where they don't belong. We sent an agent to infiltrate this cult. The latest fad among the city's bored nobility, I thought. Until that same agent returned and tried to plant a knife in my neck. My first encounter with a true soul. I'm glad ours ended on friendlier terms. From there, I made some inquiries of my own. Saw firsthand how easily the cult could turn friend to foe with but the twist of a tadpole. And so I gathered my Harpers and came to the source. Moonrise Towers.
Maybe we should ask someone else. Who? No one cares. No one but us. Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it.
But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
You stay put. I'll bring Mole home.
But it's our job to bring Mole back.
Look at him. He's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
God, there's like... everyone we care about is at Moonrise. Unless she's... I don't know, has she been taken to Moonrise? I'm assuming she has.
First cultists nearly murder us, and now we have a traitor on the inside. Can't we trust anyone?
You can trust me.
I know. You've been there for us every step of the way. It's just all a bit much sometimes, you know?
I'll give it a shot.
Harper's testimonial, the last stand of Ketheric Thorm, chosen of Shah. Some text describes a battle between Ketheric Thorm's faithful and magical Harper forces. I do not know what magic the Dark Justice has summoned to our plane, but if it came from the Weave, then let it be cursed for eternity. For 3 days we sieged the towers, for 3 days their dark bolts cleaved our ranks, and on the 3rd day, as his men and women at last began to fall, Ketheric entered battle.
I've known Marcus for years. To think that he would turn on us, on me. You did well to defend Isobel.
Okay, on that note, I'm going to end this episode here, I think. In the next episode, I think we might just end up heading straight to Moonrise Towers. Yeah, we might have a look up here and down here as well, but I'm going to head to Moonrise Towers in the next episode, I think, so I'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.